taping day. The costume so I can move better. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go through that. Nah, I'm gonna go through the stance thing first, and I'll go through that. Uh, Costume has nothing to do with the character. Because as much as I like the character in the comics, Harley Quinn, the one in those movies can kiss my butt. Hello, Leia. Cute little puppy. Cat puppy. No licking my face. Hello, Jen. Alright, the girls are here. Okay. Let's see. I do the music shit first. Probably because it seems to get a better review. And yes, this is a video for adults and whatnot. If you're under 13, have someone else watch it with you, blah, blah, blasey, blasey, blasey. Stay away, those of you from Kappa. Anyway. The hell do I have that? I don't need that. I don't care anymore. Blip. Audio, my little Lipson. This is from Ben Soames, of course. Alright, enough of that. Alright, real quick. See if you can get enough of me. See what I'm doing. This is kind of my preferred fighting stance. And the reason why that I prefer what I have here, which I don't know how much you can see of me. Bibs. Is because when my feet are aligned in such a way to keep my balance perfect. So if I want, I can keep my balance center line. However, and keeping my hands up in a good defense. If I want to come off to dodge a punch, like a jab or a simple front roundhouse kick, I can just step off a little bit and come to it. And I can still block my feet, block, return fire, block, return fire, and whatnot. And I'm not saying that something like this isn't a good stance and whatnot, but this works as a jack of all trades stance. And if you come at me to grapple, then I can shift weight and do that. Whom. Whap. And I can decide where I want to keep my weight. I shift the weight. Back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot. And I'm overemphasizing because I can just do it like this. Or keep it balanced. So if I want to kick front foot first, back foot, jab, right cross, hook, uppercut. Of course, the weight is the opposite of what you would think, since the weight, when I'm punching with this, it's got to go here. When I'm punching with this, it's got to go there. And it's just easier to flip back and forth. Which is why I think it was Shotokan. Anyway, this type of Ikujutsu thing that had karate forms in it, we were taught to put our weight here, because at first we're taught to kick here. And I knew somebody who did Taekwondo, who was taught it as an L stance instead of they were taught a T stance. We were taught L, they were taught T. But their T stance was all weight is here, for the most part to start with. You shift it when you need the other foot. So you can go all super fun and shit and kick with this back leg. And that's why I've always enjoyed that stance. And I'm not saying that this is a wrong stance to keep your weight here for grappling. But since I knew basically jiu-jitsu and a few wrestling moves, I can just grapple as I need to. And whatnot. Shifting just a little bit of weight to where it's almost not normal. So I may be overemphasizing here. And I prefer to keep my hands up there, like this in a boxer stance. Because it just seems to benefit me more, I think. But I can still do it. And even if you say, well, that's too much movement, what they teach you first, and I have some boxing coaches will teach you to do this for a hook, this for roundhouse instead. I mean, fuck. Oops. This for a hook, this for an uppercut. They'll teach you to do, and then, yes, it is. Or, and this can give you just a little bit more power, because it's the same emphasis on doing one of these instead of doing one of these, or if you're going to do that whole, to come back and do all this thing. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, nor am I saying there's anything wrong with doing this as a stance. But again, you have to be prepared for what this is for. This is more of a kick, punch stance. And to me, my weight is too high. Especially if I do it like this. I can still center my weight. I can still keep you off with a couple of punches and whatnot. But here, my weight is just more balanced where I can take more, where I can add more power. And I can move fast enough. In my estimation of things, and 37 years of fucking practicing martial arts, but hey, whatever. And yeah, you can do this if you want. But if you're not a fast person, this isn't really going to help you much. Because it's basically a fillet shell. Which is fine and all, but I just prefer this stance to the other stances. There are tons of different stances that can be effective if you know what you're doing. But also become problematic. That's why I hate this stance. Because here, it's harder to block. You have to move quickly. If something comes from your feet, it's harder to do. And I know people say, well, you can absorb it, but you don't know how much power that person is packing when they're sending it at you. And don't say, oh, because they're big, I can tell. No, you really can't. I've seen some little bitty dudes kick with enough power to break somebody's fucking leg. I don't care how much power you think here. I mean, maybe, but I don't want to take 25 of these. Especially if he knows how to put his leg back far enough. Or has been doing this shit so long ago. Which to him is just a simple touch contact. To you, can seem like a fucking haymaker. Just saying. Okay, that's enough on stance.